Three, no.
Hello everyone, welcome to Tea Time! Right now it's with me, the host, Trisha Faniel Mubaraja, as the 11th grader.
I'm Devon Mutabardide, I'm the 10th grader.
I'm Marco Filomesiombe, I'm the 10th grader.
I'm Kendrick Victoria from 10th grader.
Now we're going to discuss about, is high school a key point to your future? I think we're going to start with Devon first. What do you think is the most important things in high school that will become one of the key factors to impact your future?
I think it's more like a high school is different, like as we call in other kinds of high school, like SMK and other things. Because high school really learns everything, not like SMK, only focus on one thing. As we know, SMK is like a major kind of high school. It focuses on like physics or something like that. But in high school, we learn everything, starting with physics, chemistry, mathematics, English, even something like
every subject.
Yeah, every subject.
From social to science.
Yes, that's what I mean. For but for our impact in our future, I think all of that is really going to give an impact for our future. Not only the major that we're going to take, like I want to take as a doctor. I'm only learning things that the doctor learns before I learn it in before I learn it in university. But I think high school needs to learn everything, just like we do in junior high school, because it's really helpful for us for the next level in university.
Oh, so you mean like even if you only want to become a doctor, you can also learn other things that will become useful.
It will be necessary.
Well, but you, Marco?
So I think even though we are in SMR, as we know, but SMR is not like SMK. Senior high school that we add in here, like SMR Santo also Medan, it focuses on, of course, the things that are academic, for example, STEM, or also social studies that focuses on that matters. But also in here we also learn about something extracurricularly. Well, SMI is not as hard as extracurricularly as SMK, because SMK they focuses on how like music, or maybe how they cook or something like that. But in here we also learn about extracurriculars as well, although it's not really as hard as they who learn music in SMK. For example, like me, I'm from also not just from this English club. I also joined the choir in this school, the Saint Thomas Chronicles choir. So the Saint Chronicles choir exists to develop students. Like it's for the musical ability. Although the school focuses on academic, it also focuses, like we have like Swasta cultural festival back then, right? Like we are performing all the extracurriculars in one big theater, and us also we sing as a choir. Also, like we even English club perform in that mega theater, as they say, mega theater, because thousands of people are performing there. So that's why the main reason also, because for students, extracurricular activities like choir provide a space to grow beyond academics, helping them build discipline. Also responsibility. For example, maybe sometimes we will skip class, but we skip class not just for plain reasons, not just for no reasons we skip class, but these are very particular for us for disciplinarity, because in that extracurricular, we are going out from the class, we learn something out of the academic things, because of course the world is not just about academic, the world also is about, well, arts. Arts is very important for art. So discipline, responsibility, and ability to work with others. For example, in SJF, SCF, Swasta Cultural Festival, we have to be able to work with others. With hundreds of people has to work together in one mega theater. And also this impacts on students' future, because the long-term impact of participating in the extracurricular is very significant. The students must develop confidence, teamwork, and communication skills, which are highly evaluated in any future career. That's all from me.
So you reinforces the idea that soft skill that you learn from extracurriculars will definitely help you in the future.
Yeah, it will.
What about you, Henry?
I think it's friendship. Friendship because we can do like support or feeling or happiness, like share abilities, help others in difficult situations, or yeah, just having a communication.
So you have like a support system.
Yeah, support. Yeah, like a support system. Right. So the for example, a friend can help like support system like. And when we have a difficult of studying, listening, we have like uh, listen when we say upset or celebrate our success together or helping like our studies and we cannot get it to learn together. I think this friendship can make a future good friendship and make reach our goals like a kelompok like that lah.
Like a
The
group.
group, yes. Reduce like stress, help us become a better person. And however, we cannot maintain it like friendship because we have so much things to do like
Yeah.
busy or so much schedules or lack of communications. So that's it from me.
So do you think that everything that you learn from high school will help you in the future? Let's talk about university. Do you think, let's start from you, David. Do you think like your academic that you learn in school, for example, are you going to engineering?
Yes.
Yeah, so in the 10th grade you also learn about the social studies, right?
Yeah.
Do you think your social studies will also help you in the future in the university, even though you pick an engineering major?
So if we think logically, mostly it's not necessary to learn about the social things in engineering, but it's good for your own. It's good for
Common
enhancing-
knowledge.
Yeah, common knowledge, more like that. So the difference between SMK and major high school and in normal high school is that the major high school only knows the things that they want to take as a major. But in the high school, you know many things about the common knowledge, the things that you want to be major. So it's more, I think, let's just think it's an economy, right? For the same price, you get more in high school than in major high school. It's something like that. And I want to add about Kendrick's things about high school. About friendships. So friendship is really helpful in us in the next level in university. Alumni is really helpful for us.
To get
Definitely,
connections.
definitely when we are going to a country or a place that we never went to. So it's really helpful for us to get to know other people by our alumni.
And what about you? You were saying about like being able to work together. Do you think when you got the skills to work together from high school, as you said from your extracurriculars, do you think it will also help you in the future?
Well, for myself, is going for social studies. So maybe I will be like the opposite of Devon. He's taking engineering. I'm taking social studies. So that's why for me, being part of like an extracurricular, for example, that I said, to be able to work together, it's like maybe a preparation for me for communication skills. Because for me myself in a choir, we have to get to work together to get the fullness of the voice to be in a good choir, to make maybe the sopranos, altos, tenors, and bass to be in a one good choir. So that's why communication skills is very important there. And in this extracurricular, we can have teamwork and collaborations. Well, for me, I want to take international relationships, in which in international relationships, cooperations between different nations, cultures, and perspectives is very important. When this experience can help me understand the importance of unity in diversity, we have maybe in our future, like in university or maybe in our workplace, we will have diversities, like people will come from different backgrounds. So the teamwork can help us to make this unity in those diversities. And this also strengthens, as I said, discipline and responsibility among people that within, for example, the choir. So it's making us stay consistent, although it can maybe distract us from our studies, but this responsibility in our extracurricular outside of our curriculum is where it's important for us to have teamwork, although we have individual works in academics.
So you think it will be helpful for you to the skills for your university journey?
I think so because the skills of communication among one to another.
Are you-
Because in class maybe we are like competing, more like competing. Although we can have group projects, but mostly in class we are competing for better grades and ranks. Like we are competing. Some people are competing for the first rank, second and third, and so on and so on. But in extracurricular we work together because one particular extracurricular is not just individuals. It's like a group team, not just like in class we are competing with one another. So maybe sometimes people are friendlies. We're friends but also enemies because of that academic things. Because in academic matters we are just one to another.
Talking about friends and enemies, what about you, Karen? Do you think having friends or enemies in high school will affect your future?
Yes, because if you have enemies, there is something someone is hating you, so it will make you like depressed or bully you or cyberbullying like that. Baru if you have a friends or good friends, it will impact you a lot in the university. As Devon says, it will make our community larger and our team much better.
So do you think if you're in high school and you can get along with your friends well and you can have many friends, do you think it will be a good thing too for your university journey?
Yes, because we have what I say like that time. If you have a bigger friends or bigger community, if make you much better
Confident.
confidence. Yes.
So I think that's all for today's guys, and I think we can wrap this up by saying that high school is one of the key factors for your future, not only academically, which mean you can like learn everything, not like the other types of high school, which is like SMK, and also from extracurriculars, you can learn how to work together and communication skills and social skills, and also your friendship. You can also get many friends. You can learn how to manage your social life, and so I think we can all agree that high school is the one of the most important factor for your future.
Yes.
For example, especially for your university journey.
Yeah.
So I think that's all. I'm Trisha,
I'm Devon.
And Marco.
I'm Henrik.
and we'll see you again on the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.